Well, first of all, I'm Al Moll, Park Director, and want to welcome you all here today as part of this celebration. I'd like to thank our partners in this, and really Broadway Business is really the one that spurred this activity. Parks Department have made some improvements at McCulloch Park. This park, for those who don't know, is one of our legacy parks, any park that's been with the park system for over 100 years. And you'll see that on a new sign out there right on Broadway that gives it that designation as a legacy park. But beyond all that, it was really noted years ago, right across from GE, was the bandstand behind us. And a couple years back, it was decided we need to renovate that and try to create some activity here. So we did renovate it to the tune of almost $75,000. What started off to be a project we thought was going to be about $10,000. Like most things in the parks, ended up being about 5 or 6 times that. But anyway, we renovated it. We really thank the Fort Wayne Community Band for being here today to help us celebrate that. Beyond that, we put in a new playground, a modest playground over here on my left with a musical theme. So we encourage all the kids in the neighborhood to use it. This park once was a focal point of not just GE, but a focal point of the community, and we hope it becomes that. The neighbors here have always been proud of it, have encouraged us to make some improvements, and so we did. With that, I've been to 3 stops today. It's always good when you're part of parks. You've got about 5 or 6 activities in one day, and today, along with the mayor was with me this morning at the Greenway, then over at the zoo, and he's at another function right now while I'm doubling up here. But representing the mayor's office is the Southwest Advocate, Mr. Ken Nicolet, and Ken has a few comments to make. Ken?
Thanks, Al. Is everyone having a good time? Yeah. All right. We welcome all of you. I see a lot of painted faces, and I see a lot of games being played, and a lot of great music. And we just appreciate you coming out here. It's a part of the new Broadway corridor, and we're excited about it. Today, as Al said, we're rededicating our historic bandstand, and we're celebrating the first Broadway Family Fun Day. And McCulloch Park Bandstand is important to the community because it was a gathering place in the 1920s and the 1930s. Many people came here from all around just to meet at the McCulloch Park. And now we're bringing the music back, and they're helping us. So thank you for coming out. Broadway is coming back to life thanks to the Broadway merchants and the first Family Fun Day. We thank all the merchants who have had a part of this, and of course the Parks Department Director Al Moll. McCulloch Park is named after Lincoln's Secretary-Treasurer Hugh McCulloch, who gave the site to the city as a park in 1886. You'll find a grave site, which is Samuel Bigger, the 7th governor of the state of Indiana, and he is buried in this park. The reason for that is in the mid-1800s, the cemetery was moved to Lindenwood, but they couldn't contact his relatives to get permission to move his gravesite to Lindenwood. So today it remains. So with that, I will turn it back to Al. Have fun, have a great time, and like I say, it's just the beginning of what's going to come about to the Broadway corridor. Thank you.
Thanks, Tim. Before I turn it over to Blaine, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank our own Parks and Recreation staff here and our leadership team standing over there. Raise your hand, guys. Betty Lewis, Barry Hirschman, and Michael Ayers, along with Chantel, and everybody in the red shirts over here providing some activities for the kids. So we thank them for coming out today and helping out. At this point, I'm going to turn over to Blaine here. He's got representing the Broadway business and the corridor here, and really has been the spearhead, along with Nancy, of getting this thing rolling and really getting you all together today. Blaine?
Thank you. Thank you. Am I close enough? Everybody hear me? Hello. Can I get a little shout out here? Come here. Yell. Give me something. Hey, again, we want to thank Parks and Rec. They rocked out. They really helped us out, put this together. Give them a big hand. Thank you very, very, very much. park looks fantastic. It's great seeing all you folks out here. Volunteers as well, thank you very much. Some of the crew that really helped out here, as well as the businesses on Broadway committee members. I'd like to thank, of course, the Fort Wayne Area Community Band. Let me hear it. Some of our friends out here today. We've got Cool Smiles, the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, Midwest American Federal Credit Union, Professional Firefighters Union, SBCA, hello, Coventry Taekwondo, Bead Rageous, Broadway Aquatics, Foreman's Heating, West Central Neighborhood Association, George's International Grocery, Scan, Zesto Design Factory, Imagine Schools, Interscape, Metro Real Estate, the Parks and Rec again, Mad Anthony Brewing Company, Shine Harden Attorneys, St. Joe Hospital, Guloff Jordan, Peg Perigo, Summit Transmission, the Fort Wayne Department K-9 team. I gotta say this correctly. I've got to make sure I do this right. Pito, the Magnificent. Almost magnificent. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Great to have you all out here. And please visit your local Broadway merchants when you have time. Have a great day.
We have one more song from the Fort Wayne Community Band, so get it going, guys.